Get our video.
Hello.
Hold on.
St. Martin.
Hello, everybody. This is Chris
And Joan
from Chris and Joan's Travels, and this is our new friend off the ship.
Savannah.
Woo, she's
South
awesome.
Africa. Yes,
We're here in
to
St.
protect her.
Martin.
so exciting. Yes, we're going to have fun, right?
Yes,
Yeah.
thank you.
Oh my
All right.
God.
We'll see you later.
See you. Bye.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me in the back there? Okay, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How is everyone doing this morning? Are you ready for the beach transfer at Maho? Yes. Are you on vacation?
Yes.
Do I have any past visitors?
Yes.
Welcome back, and also welcome to our first time visitors here in Paradise. We are currently located here on the Dutch side of the island, and unfortunately we won't make any border crossing to the French side of the island. We are all staying here on the Dutch side of the island. We are making our way off the Dr. AC Water Cruise Cargo facilities into the Dutch capital of Philipsburg. From the Dutch capital of Philipsburg to the Bel-Air, from the Bel-Air to the Cold Bay, from the Cold Bay to the Simpson Bay, and from the Simpson Bay into the Maho area. Before I continue any further, let me introduce you to our driver, Edison. Edison has been driving at the tender age of 2, got his license at the age of 5. Can you say good morning to Edison? Last but not least, I'm your guide for today, and my name is Cheryl with a double R, pronounced as Cheryl. Once again, good morning.
Good morning, Cheryl.
Thank you. Where was you all stopped before St. Martin, St. Martin?
Tortola.
And after St. Martin too?
St. John.
Okay. All right. So at the end of the tour, you're gonna tell me and our driver how you love or like our beautiful island and how you love the tour. Is that okay?
Okay.
Thank you. On to the beach transfer at Maho, we have the vendors, ear braiders, aloe vera massage. If you need your ear to braid, make sure you ask them the cost before you let any one of them touch your ear. If not, you'll pay more than what you're bargained for. It is $4 to $5 per plant. Aloe vera massage, real good. $45 for your 2 feet, $90 for your whole entire body. Vendors come around, try to sell you anything. If you do need, yes, thank you. If you don't, just tell them no thank you and look away. Continue in a conversation with any one of them, then you will end up buying everything in their bag, and then you have to stay with me and our driver, Edison. Please do not go in the water with any valuable. A few months ago, I have a guest lost her diamond ring to the water. When I asked her the cost, she told me $6,000 US. On that day, I was unable to dive, and guess what? Today, I'm also unable to dive. Pickup time, ladies and gentlemen, will be at 2:15. Where the bus dropped us all off, that is where the bus will pick up each and every one of us at 2:15. So at least get ready 5 minutes up until the hour of 2:15. I have 2 buildings that I'd love to point out to you all. Those 2 buildings belongs to me and not our driver, Edison. Building number 1 straight in front of us, that's big white building with the window a little bluish. When you all hear the word vineyard, what you all think about?
Wine.
There used to be a lot of grape trees. They take the trees up, put the building, and now the building go by the vineyard. Quick look to your left hand side, colorful building. That is the front street. After the front street, we have a back street. Back to my building, to your right hand side, the vineyard. That is where I pay my tax. After paying my tax, I skip across the street to building number 2, the Caribbean liquor store. That is where I drown my sorrows after paying my tax. Ain't that a good idea? Drowning my sorrows. Back over to your right hand side, that bluish colorful building. That is our medical office, SZV. That is where we get our doctor card from. In the roundabout, we have the freedom fighter. Used to fight freedom in the 16th century. As we go along the roundabout, to your right hand side, body of water in between the trees. That was once one of the great salt ponds here on the island, but produced salt no more. The first inhabitant of Saint Martin was the Arawak Indian who named the island Swalika. Swalika means land of salt. There used to be 22 salt ponds, but because of heavy construction and landfill, it's now down to 12. Salt were exploited from 1628 right up until 1948. Some 60 bushels of salt were exported to South America and the Caribbean, but we don't do that anymore. Our main industry is tourism, which is you all. Second in line is fishing, and third is making babies. Ain't that a good industry, making babies? Coming up in the roundabout, we have the salt pickers. That's how they used to pick the salt back in the days. Back in the days, whenever the salt pond formed and the sunlight hit the foam, they crystallize it and turn it into salt. They only could pick salt during the night and not during the day. Try to pick salt during the day from the sunlight and the crystallized salt, it will blind your eyes. Returning back, you will get a better view of the salt pickers. Please fill in your waiver sheets and sign properly for me. As soon as we come to a stop into the Maho area, I will be collecting the waiver sheets and my pens. Our electricity company got damaged by Hurricane Irma. Go by the name GEBE. I'm just going to point out to you all as soon as we get close where the main building used to be. I'll point it out to you all. And also the building that we moved to temporarily. Can anyone guess what GEBE stand for?
General Electric.
British engineer.
At least I hear the electric, but you're still far away. As soon as I get close by, I'll tell you the meaning of GEBE.
You got the battery now? Can you get it?
How is it on your cruise ship, everyone?
Good.
First time on a cruise ship for me was yesterday. We got a tour onto the Silhouette, and it was wow. So now I'm gonna save to go on a cruise because it was so amazing to see inside the cruise ship. It was huge.
One of the ones in the closet. Right now.
I'm not a tour. I'm a cruise. I'm a cruise, yeah? Ah, you only need two. Now see if you want to next year. Hey, when I go inside, it is set. What?
I say yesterday you and Coco with iPads.
Yeah, and Remy and Kirk, we went.
Joan and kids.
We asked to do it and it was good. Wait on 10 o'clock to come out. Coco wanted to leave, so we leave like a couple minutes before 3:30. She just cheered no good. I said, okay, let's go. So you what? It was nice. It was nice. When you're inside the ship, it's like, I can't say inside, you're not outside, wherever you be. Wow. Coming up to your left hand side, we have the tent. To your left hand side, that is the building we moved to temporarily. As you can see the logo sign, GEBE. Onto the two yellow container, that is where the main building used to be before it got damaged by Hurricane Irma and they demolished the building. Ladies and gentlemen, GEBE stand for Get Everything But Electricity. Then came Christopher Columbus, who sighted the island of St. Martin on the 11th of November 1493. Many European settlers would colonize the island. They were all interested in the natural resource of salt. We had the French, the Dutch, the Spanish, the English, all fighting for the possession of the island. St. Martin exchanged hands 16 times in 140 years. As the saying goes, the French and the Dutchman decided to walk for the island in opposite direction along the shore. On their journey, the Frenchman added red wine while the Dutchman added gin. The Dutchman fell asleep because his gin was too strong, while the Frenchman continued on his journey because his red wine wasn't so strong. That's how the island got divided into two. 21 square miles to the French side of the island and 16 square miles to the Dutch side of the island. St. Martin is only 37 square miles with a population of over 100,000 people. 55,000 to the Dutch side and 45,000 to the French side. Here on the island we have over 120 different nationalities living here. Walking through the neighborhood, you will hear languages such as French, Dutch, Spanish, English, Papiamento, Creole, Patois, Japanese, Chinese, Russian, and I go on and on. The main language for the Dutch side of the island is Dutch, second is English with a Spanish and a broken Papiamento. And onto the French side of the island is French, second is English with a Creole and a Patois. We do speak English here on the island. The reason for that is to accommodate our visitors. Then came the Carib, who named the island Qualichi. Qualichi means a land of beautiful women. Take a look to your left hand side all the way out at sea. What do you see all the way out at sea? Yes, your cruise ship, your home away from home. Returning back, you'll get a better view of your cruise ship. Coming up to your left hand side to the top of the hill, above the red roof building. You have an old house there to your left hand side. That old house is Fort Amsterdam. Fort Amsterdam was built in 1631 to keep out the invaders who tried to come in on the island to take over the salt industry. That is where the Dutch commander, Mr. Peter Stuyvesant, got his leg blown off from protecting the fort in 1664. Red roof building beneath the fort, that is DV Little Bay Resort. That is the first resort here on the island. We are now located here in the Bel Air area. It's unbelievable to know that it's right there. You can't see it. Yeah, from yesterday. I'm gonna you can see Here on the island we have the steepest zip lining in the world. They call it the Flying Dutchman. Straight in front of us to the top of the hill, further down you will get a better view of the zip lining, the Flying Dutchman. Children have no problem going up and come on down, but believe it or not, whenever I go up there, I have to take 2 shots of tequila. The steepest zip lining in the world. As we go along the roundabout, just take a look to your right hand side and you'll see the zip lining to the top of the hill. What happened? Huh? There are traffic outside? St. Martin Medical Center to your left hand side. Look, they come through here? They stay? Why is he there? To make traffic outside. Why is he there? You have the Lucky Shopping Center to your right hand side. And we are here in the K-Hill area. Man, the next way worse than that. Oh. Yeah, but the next way worse than this way.
This?
Yes, you can look there.
This?
Let me tell you.
On the clutch.
Oh,
Do you know what happened here? Strip the clutch up and again.
well, both sides we have traffic. Oh my gosh, yeah. The tree to your left hand side, that is the almond tree, the same almond that you bought in the supermarket. Onto the tree, that big green tree there to your left hand side, until it have some fruits. Whenever the fruits turn red or yellow, put it to dry, take it apart with a heavy object. Inside you get the almond nut. Look at this. I tell you, you're worse than...
That mountain is the zip line.
No, but this 2 years worse than here.
I wonder how fast that goes. You can kind of see him. Not on the camera though.
And you know that road when it is the most dangerous road.
We have the Ace Hardware store to your left hand side. Further down, I'll point out the bigger Ace Mega Center. Why here?
Go back.
Those people going through there, that's why they're going up there. I wonder if they have nothing. Because you can look, it's stuck.
We're supposed to see them from now.
The Queeman Mega Store to your left hand side. It's actually a hardware store where you can get your building material and your own supplies. It's also a drive-through hardware store where you drive right on in, get your material, pay for them, and drive right back on out. So that is the Queeman.
wherever you go.
Good. Get rid of the bad egg.
Do that.
Allow some.
Similar. He was the one who used to catch.
No, he was like a manager. He was supposed to manage the store. But he went in for a dig and he dig too quick, so he's out.
So what how do it? So like a friend.
Yeah. That's what he used to do.
Much better for him. Less stress.
Okay, your friend in the bus behind. But I see, no, he's totally right there. I think David gone, so when first put out.
Tony.
Tony in front, so Tony and David, and then you have Ferdinand. See, then who these people need to go around the seat. Like traffic now.
You see that stop here, stop go there. No, that they had. I read them in the car. Yeah,
I don't know what causes traffic.
what part in the state, Lucy? The other day, we told we should so like the people. Where? They had to request which way you want to go.
Okay, everyone, just to inform you, there is an accident. We don't have much wild animals. Crime rate here are 2%. Whatever plants and grows here stays here on the island. We don't do any form of export. Everything is imported here. Here on the island, cause the living is a bit high, we pay $6.50 for a gallon of fuel, $7.50 for a gallon of milk. To get your driver's license, you have to be 18 years and older. To purchase alcohol, you have to be 18 years and older. Here on the island, we have two different currencies. We have the Dutch Antillean guilders, which is 1 guilder 80 to $1 US. And on the French side of the island, we have the euro, which is $1.05 US to €1. US dollars are acceptable throughout our island. The minimum wage for the Dutch side of the island is $950 US per month. And the minimum wage for the French side of the island is 1,300 euros per month. The national dish for the island is chicken leg and johnny cake, conch and dumpling. The national drink is the guava berry. That is our Christmas drink here on the island. Inside the Sunset Beach Bar, you could ask them to make you a guava berry smoothie, or you can just take a shot from the guava berry. The national tree is the flamboyant tree, comes in 3 different colors, red, orange, and yellow. The national flower for the Dutch side of the island is the yellow sage, and the national flower for the French side of the island is the red hibiscus. The national bird is the brown pelican. That's some crazy drivers.
I'm just raising myself always looking.
I did my daughter to talk to Tanisha. She right there in front of us there. Right there around the corner. I can see the bus from here. Right there. I said back of the bus number, just the side and the tail in the back. Can anyone guess what bird is shaped like? Body of water. While guessing above the hill, the body of water. That is the Simpson Bay Lagoon. Second largest lagoon here in the Caribbean. The first is in Puerto Rico. Around the seashore, and Eagle Sea, the airport. Around the seashore, there is a flat, gray roof building. That is the Princess Juliana International Airport, and we are making our way down to pass the airport. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Hope everybody okay. Oh. Okay, I didn't see that. But I see Anguilla. You can see Anguilla? Oh my goodness. I'm seeing something in between those hills right here. Oh no, I can't see from quite now. It's quite different. In between the hills, all the way out at sea, of the big hill right there, and on the small one, here's the island, all in between there. I can see a little glimpse of it. That is the British island of Anguilla, shortest international flight in the world. Just take 5 minutes to get onto the British island of Anguilla. Can anyone guess what bird the hill shaped like? Earlier on, I called out the name. I guess not. That is Pelican Hill right there. Beyond there, you have Pelican Resort, Flamingo, Atrium, and the Simpson Bay Resort. Yeah, he needs to drive. The truck driver needs to drive. He better go. Are you following us? Should go down here. We are now located here in the village of Cold Bay. Cold Bay is the biggest district here on the Dutch side of the island, with the inhabitants of over 12,000 people. Here on the island we don't have a rainy season, but whenever it rains, it pours. Our hurricane season begins the 1st of June right up until the ending of November. The hottest time of the year is from March through to November, which goes up to 100 degrees. The coldest time of the year is from December through to February, which goes down to 67 degrees. On the 5th of September 1995, we had an hurricane go by the name Louis. Louis graced our island with a wind of over 140 miles per hour. He was a Category 4 hurricane. He stayed on our island 36 hours, left us without electricity and water up to 9 months. 20 plus years later, then came Hurricane Irma. Hurricane Irma graced our island on the 6th of September 2017. She comes with a wind of over 185 miles per hour. She was a Category 5 plus hurricane. She stays on our island 6 to 7 hours, left us without electricity and water up to 1 year. Thanks to the French and the Dutch side government, they did their best to help the citizens of St. Martin with the motherland, Holland and France. Here on the island, some districts got back electricity and water before others. Coming up to your right hand side, we have the Methodist Church. Here on the island, we have many religions. You don't have to go too far to attend a church on a Saturday or Sunday or any day in the week. The main church for the Dutch side is the Methodist, and the main church for the French side is the Roman Catholic. The Methodist Church to your right hand side, everyone. Thank you. Run it out. Ambulance?
This car needs to move over.
I think I need to stick shots on
We have the banana tree to your right hand side. The banana tree, there is some fig there onto the banana tree. Slow down a little, we really want to take a picture of the banana tree.
Okay.
You get it?
Yes, thank you.
You can go. There you go, that is the banana tree right there. Over to your left hand side we have the black and white tiles. There used to be the Harley Davidson bike department and it got blown away by Hurricane Irma. Over to your right hand side we have Ashley Furniture Store, and back to your left hand side we have Beautylicious. And so to your left hand side coming up we have the Ace Mega Center, actually an hardware store where you can get your building material and your home supplies. They reach Maho already? Yeah. Here on the island we only have 12 fast food restaurants. Unfortunately, only one is located on the French side of the island, which is McDonald's. The rest is located here on the Dutch side of the island. In a few, I'll point out to you all one of my 5-star restaurants. Coming up to your right hand side, we have the Island Pet Shop sign, that big green tree, that is the tamarind. It's the same tamarind you bought in the supermarket. Okay, Kanisha? No, I don't know. I didn't ask Laura to change it. No, we're not changing it. No. Okay. My 5-star restaurant, ladies and gentlemen, Burger King, have it your way. Returning back, I'll tell you all the reason why Burger King and McDonald's is my 5-star restaurant. We have one more of the tamarind tree for those who never get a good view. There is one coming up by the light post to your left hand side. That is the tamarind, the same tamarind that you bought in the supermarket. Sometimes the fruits are sweet and sometimes they're sour. They use it to make tamarind jam, tamarind ball, and tamarind punch. On the 16 square mile island, they manage to fit in 16 casinos, and all casinos are located here on the Dutch side of the island. There is no casino on the French side of the island. Gambling is illegal on the French side of the island. Gambling is legal on the Dutch side of the island. What you'll find on the French that you won't find on the Dutch side of the island is rooster fights and nudity. As the saying goes, you can lose your shirt on the Dutch side of the island and your pants on the French side of the island. Anyone ever heard of the Orient Bay? Here someone said yes, right? Onto the Orient Bay, that is where you find the nudists onto the French side. Anyone want to be in their birthday suit? Just head on to the French side of the island. Before Hurricane Irma touched down here in St. Martin, onto the Orient Bay used to have the nude hotel. But the nude hotel got damaged and now remains just the nude beach and the nude bar.
The nude bar?
Yes, nudists. Onto the French side. Entrance for the Princess Casino, Port de Pleasant, to your left hand side.
Got the run one?
Traffic low. Can I go taxi to the gas much better? So this is terrible.
Poker.
Coming up to your far left hand side, we have some flags. Far right hand side, we have some flags. That is the border point for the French side of the island. We have the flag of the French, the Dutch flag, the European flag, and the island flag. In our border point, we have the monument. Here on the island, we have 4 border crossings, 2 with monument and 2 without. We have some horses to your right hand side. We're pointed.
Can you
Here on the island.
cross from side to side?
Yeah, sure, freely. Yeah, we do celebrate St. Martin's Day on the island. We celebrate St. Martin's Day each year in the month of November. On the 11th, the French and the Dutch side government come together, set to the street from 6 a.m. right up until 12 midnight, celebrating the peace treaty of Concordia, which was signed over 360 plus years ago. From then on, we are living in peace and unity. Everything close for today, job today. Because we're not going to be like this.
That's right.
Yeah, right there, yeah. So I love it. This is what I love to see.
Yes, you do.
Doing it. That's the difference. They need to buy something. That's crazy.
This is old.
It's not the first. 493 feet long, feature 2-way foot and motorbike path. Construction started 2012, completed 2013. Official opening of the swing bridge was on the 15th of January 2014. Christmas time.
Where you get burned on the ship. Wet. On the island, you get wet. Blue sky.
Our neighboring Caribbean island come together and set sailing. That is our 3-day event, the Heineken Regatta.
couple ponds on it. This part's going up.
Port here on the island. Coming up to your right hand side, we have all different names of rent-a-car company. Anyone return back to the island, want to spend a week or two, and you want to stay as close as possible to the airport and into the Maho area, all those rent-a-car company coming up to your right hand side.
Here's the runway.
I'm going to point out to you all the breadfruit tree coming up to your right hand side, right beside the coconut tree and the mango tree. There is a breadfruit tree. There is some fruit onto the breadfruit tree, that big round. There you go. There's the mango, and then you have the breadfruit tree. There you go. That is the breadfruit tree. You can roast it and eat it whenever. Fish of your choice and meat of your choice. The breadfruit. Anyone familiar with the breadfruit? No. That's it. No? The breadfruit, you roast it, you boil it, you name it. It's good with saltfish or some curry chicken and curry mutton. It's really good. That is the breadfruit tree.
You lost me a curry.
Yeah? 39? Maybe something interesting. Ready. Yeah, ready, 39. But on there, try like a much red fall on this side. Is it road red? But with bad red.
And there's a plane landing.
In the roundabout, we have the brown pelican. Once again, that is our national bird here on the island. To your left hand side, in the roundabout, the brown pelican. Straight in front of us, that is the airport.
To that side, eh? Keep on touching. Touch out now. If you touch out, see, you touch it and touch it. Keep on touching the muscle. No, I feel your bounce.
Okay, everyone, this is the Maho Beach. It's not crowded today. The Sunset Beach Bar is the busiest beach bar here on the island. And that is the Sunset Beach Bar to your right hand side where I'm pointing. Inside the Sunset Beach Bar, you have the main bar to the top. Across from the main bar, you have the pool. Across from the pool, you have the pizza place. Beside the pizza place, that is where you find the restrooms. Anyone need me? Me and my colleague will be inside the Sunset Beach Bar to the top. There is one sitting, or two of them sitting there. That is where you'll find us. And once again, pickup time will be at 2:30. Sunset Beach Bar, ladies and gentlemen, to your right hand side. You can take a look inside the shops. You have Jewel and Beyond. You have the gift shops, so it's still to your right hand side. You can take a look on the inside. ladies and gentlemen, how was it, everyone? That means I will see you all next year, same time around?
Yeah,
when it's warmer.
Okay, the driver said next week. I guess he's going to win the lottery and send back for each and every one of you. How that sound? Did anyone experience any jet blast?
Yes.
I'm going to charge you. It is.
Well, this is Chris
And Joan.
from Chris and Joan Travels. Hey, this was our St. Martin video. I hope you all like it. Please like and subscribe. We need some subscribers.
Don't
Have a
forget to
great
comment
day.
below.
Comment below. Bye.